to divide after the first vowel and accent the first syllable. So let's start there and see if it works. Divide after the first vowel, accent the first syllable. All right, so if this is how we divide it, this A would be open and accented. That means that A would be a long sound. That's right. It would have that sound to it. All right, so let's try to read this word. Get ready? Alarms. Alarms. What word? Alarms. All right. How many of you guys have heard of alarms? Alarms? All right, we've heard of a word similar to that, but do you go around and say, ooh, I hear the fire alarms? No, something's not quite right with it, right? All right, I think we need to keep working on it. All right, so since we don't recognize the word just exactly like we have it, the second place we divide is after the consonant. So let's try again. All right. So, oh, we don't like that. Let's try again. Let me put it back. We're going to divide after the consonant. All right, when we divide there, the accent is still on the first syllable. Now let's try it there. Vowel followed by consonant is short. Now let's try it. Are you ready? Ow, ow, arms, alarms, 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 alarms. How many of you guys have alarms? Does it sound right yet? I don't think we have it right yet. All right, we don't have alarms, so we still don't have it right. All right, yesterday we learned a third way of dividing it. Right? We did. All right, we moved it. We left the division after the vowel. But where did we move the accent to? The second syllable. That's right. All right, so let's do that. All right. So if we do that, this is not accented. It's not going to make a long sound. It's going to say, ah. So it would be alarms, alarms, alarms. Does it still sound right? Not quite. All right. What if, didn't we learn a sound if A is after L? Didn't we learn that? Yeah, like in wallet. What could this do? We could dot it. Let's try that. We've learned all kinds of patterns, guys. Let's see if this works. Are you ready? What sound should it make? Ah. Here we go. Ah. Arms. Alarms. Alarms. All right, are we getting closer? We're getting a little closer. All right. Now, the first is open and unaccented. When the letter A is open and unaccented, it doesn't make the ah sound. It's going to make a schwa sound. Do you remember the schwa sound? How do we code the schwa sound? With an upside down E, right? Yes, upside down E makes the schwa sound. All right, it's that sound. So when an A is open and unaccented, it's usually going to say So let's try the instead and see if we get it. Are you ready? We've tried everything else in the world, guys. Let's see if we get it this time. Arms, alarms, alarms. What word? Alarms. Does that make sense? Alarms. That's right. We hear the fire alarms. It's making the schwa a sound, the sound. What sound? Sound. So that's how we will code it. All right, now listen. Turn your listening ears on. We know that the letters E, O, and U can make long sounds or schwa sounds when they are in open, unaccented syllables. Today, you will learn that the letter A can make the schwa sound too. When it is open, unaccented syllables, it will make the letter A say the sound. All right, so anytime you have A in a syllable that is open like this all by itself and it is not accented, it is going to say okay? Now, there is another letter that does that as well. And it is the letter I. The letter I in an open, unaccented syllable usually can make the short vowel sound, or sometimes it will make the schwa sound. So, let's look at this word. All right. What do you see in this word? Do we have any suffixes? No. Final stable syllables? No. Digraphs? No. So we need to go directly to our vowels. So a vowel here, this is sneaky. So we know this vowel is going to make a long sound. In between we have one consonant, right? All right. We're going to divide after our vowel. Just like that. All right, now, if you look at it, the accent is going to be back here because that's the new rule. All right, some people say divide. Some people say divide. So you hear people say divide. Either way is fine. So it's saying it can have the short sound, it can have the schwa sound. Either way is okay. All right? All right, but when you see this A in a syllable by itself, without the accent, it is going to have the schwa sound. It's not going to have a short vowel option. All right, now let's look at the card that goes along with this. It's got a lot on it. Miss Fires knows it does. Alright, so when we have an unaccented syllable, A can make the schwa sound, like in banana. Banana. See here it has the short vowel sound because it's accented. The two syllables where it does not, it is the schwa sound. Alright. So we have learned different places where you can divide. For vowel, consonant, vowel, you can divide after the vowel, accents on the first syllable. You can divide after the consonant, accents still on the first syllable. If none of those work, then you come back to the first spot, divide after the vowel, but you move your accent to the second syllable. All right, your new card today is for the schwa A sound. It's the sound of A on an unaccented syllable. All right, this, guys, is a fruit. It is yellow on the peeling. It's something that some of you may like to eat. If you don't eat it pretty quickly, though, it may turn brown on you. Do you know what fruit it is? It's a banana. Banana. Has two schwa A's in it. My turn. Banana, schwa A, say it with me. Banana, schwa A, your turn. Banana, schwa A, Now, echo this sound. Yes. How have we been spelling the sound, boys and girls? Yes, U with a breve or short U. That's correct. But today we learned that the letter A can also make the sound when it's open, unaccented, in a syllable. Some words in which the letter A makes this sound is, let's look at it. Ago. See, it's in the separate syllable. It's unaccented. Around. Ahead. Again. About. Say them with me. Ago. Around. Ahead. Again. About. Alright, so from now on, whenever I say you will say U, comma, A. You will write it like this. U, comma, A. My turn. Yes, U, comma, A. When you hear an sound in an open, unaccented syllable, it will be spelled with a letter A instead of a U. Alright, so don't forget that. It's not on your paper today, but it will come up. Alright, let's practice spelling some words that are similar to these. Number 1. Let's spell the word ago. Ago. A lot of fairy tales begin with long, long ago. Tell me the sound you're hearing ago. Get ready. G. O. A go. Let's spell it. A-G-O. What word? Ago. Number 2, spell about. About. What is the story about? Tell me the sound you hear in about. Get ready. Up. Out. About. Spell about. A-B-O-U-T. About. Number 3. Away. Away. We ran away from the scary noise. Away. Tell me the sound you hear in away. Get ready. A. Away. Let's spell it. A-W-A-Y. What word? Away. That's right. All right, today you will have a separate video for all around the year. It is going to have practice with your vowel patterns. Okay, long vowel patterns, and then the schwa A sound is also in this book. So you need to be practicing every day this week on this book. All right, now we're going to turn the page and practice on your practice work. As you're turning, I'm going to be asking you some questions. All right, how do we code a vowel that is followed by a consonant? Yes, we code it with a breve. It's short. How do we code an open accented vowel with a macron because it's a long vowel sound? How do we code a word with 2 vowel sounds? Find the vowels. Look between the vowels for the consonants. Then we divide the word into syllables, put our accent mark, and code it. How do we code a final stable syllable? Put a bracket. Accent is on the first syllable. Cross out the silent E. All right, what sounds can the letters E, O, and U make when they are open, unaccented syllables? They can make their long sounds, or they can make a schwa sound. All right, what does the letter A usually make in an open, unaccented syllable? We learned today that is the schwa sound, like in banana, the sound. That is right. All right, let's practice coding together on the front. Number 1. Do we have any suffixes, final stable syllables? No. Do we have any major coding we need to do before we start with our vowels? No. All right, so find your vowels. We have A, I, cross out your sneaky E. If we have a sneaky E, the I is going to say its name. That's right. All right, look between your two vowels. How many consonants? Just the one. So it's a vowel, consonant, vowel. All right, we learned today if it's vowel, consonant, vowel, divide after the vowel. Accents on the second syllable. Now, it is unaccented on that A. Because it is unaccented, that A is going to make the schwa sound. So let's sound it out. Like. What word? Like. Put it together. Alike. How are they alike or the same? Alike. All right, number 2. All right, we did this one earlier. All right, we know we've got vowel, consonant, vowel. It's a sneaky E roll. It is vowel, consonant, vowel, so we're going to divide after the vowel. Accent is on the second syllable. All right, and we said that the I could be short. So let's sound it out. I'd divide. What word? Divide. We will divide numbers in 3rd grade. Divide. Number 3. You have a suffix. What suffix do you have? ly. So your accent's on the root word. Now we have I, sneaky E. Now we can sound it out. Likely. Likely. Right, number 4. Wow, what a big word. All right, what kind of coding do you see we can do? All right, we see CH. What else do you see? EE. Now, let's look for the vowels in this thing. We've got vowel I, vowel A. We've even got another vowel way over here. Alright, so we've got consonant, consonant, right here. So we've got vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. Alright, so where do we need to divide, guys? Alright, divide between the two consonants. Now let's see if we can sound it out. You ready? Ch, im, chim. Oh, we didn't code it. Vowel followed by consonant is short. Vowel followed by a consonant is short. Miss Fire's getting ahead of herself. Do it again. Ch, im, chim, an, pan, chimpan, z, chimpanzee. Put it all together. Chimpanzee. What word? Chimpanzee. That's right. It's the type of animal. Chimpanzee. All right, number 5. What do? We have a final stable syllable. T-I-O-N. Accent is on the first part of the words. All right, we have K back on that C. Now we have vowel with a consonant in the middle. Vowel, consonant, vowel. All right, divide after the vowel. That makes our first one open. It's long. The second one, vowel followed by consonant, is short. All right, let's read it. Election. Put it together. Election. What word? Election. You get to vote at an election. Number 6. All right, we have C-E. So put your CD on. It makes the S sound. You have I, consonant E. So that's a long vowel sound. Now let's read it. Twice. Twice. What word? Twice. It means 2 times. Twice. All right, now let's do your passage. Iceland is the second largest island in Europe. Europe. It was discovered in the year 800 by Irish explorers. It is found in the Atlantic Ocean. Iceland lies on top of volcanoes that still erupt about every 5 years. Most of the land in Iceland is bare, but there are woodlands in a few places. Number 7, who discovered Iceland? Underline your answer and write it. It says it was discovered in the year 800 by Irish explorers. So, who discovered Iceland? Irish explorers. Number 8, what does Iceland lie on top of? Your choices are lakes, woodlands, or volcanoes. are false. It says most of the land in Iceland is bare. Bare means with nothing on it. There are woodlands in a few places. Few means not a lot. So that would be the opposite. So there are lots of trees in Iceland. False. There are not. All right, on the back, you will read the words, take your time, make sure you can sound these words out. I know the coding's getting tough, so try to code them. If you can't code them all the way, that's okay, but make sure you can read these words, okay? It's more important that you can read them. Read the passage. If you need to code it to help you, that's fine, but I want you to be able to read it and answer the questions. Underline where you found your answers. I will try to upload it where you can take pictures if you want to. Yesterday it would not let me. Alright, so we'll try again today, but yesterday it would not let me upload the lesson with that Google Doc in there. So we'll try again today. Alright, do your best work. Study those spelling words and also read your decodable that I'm going to attach. Do your best work.